2 days away from the 2010 Iron Bowl edition, Alabama versus Auburn in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And today, CBS studio host Spencer Tillman coming on talk a little bit about the big game Friday. Spencer, talk about this game. It's an intriguing game. Auburn's having a dream season. Do you think this Auburn team matches up kind of like in parallels to the 2014 that they had that was obviously left out in the BCS rankings?
Yeah, Captain Black, Ronnie Brown, all those players. I think most of their talent was concentrated in one particular area, and I think the style of offense that was, with Tommy was purely a running type focus. And this one, man, it's pick your poison. It's everything. I just sit back. I don't mean to just major on Auburn here, but I'm looking at what Torrey Holt. I did a game for ABC a few years back, and the former NC State great Torrey Holt coined the phrase. I never will forget it. Big plays, big days. And I'm looking at Cam's numbers against the heavy hitters in the SEC. One would be the East representative in the SEC championship game. South Carolina, 25 carries, 176 yards. LSU, 28 carries, 217 yards, 2 TDs. Georgia, 30 carries, 151 yards, 2 TDs. If you want to throw in Ole Miss, you do it from the passing standpoint, over 209 yards passing, a couple of TDs. The other guys kind of picked up the weight in the running department that day. Dyer being the one leading it with 21 carries, 180 yards. So I'm looking at that, and man, it's like a chess match in real time when you watch this Auburn team. They play the way they need to play in order to win the game, and that's got to be so comfortable for a 12th man like that's Miles Dodd has become on the field. He's like real time assessing what's going on and responding, knowing he has the pieces to put in place given the situation. It's just really, it's beautiful to watch.
Well, you bring up the offensive side of the football for the Auburn Tigers. Let's go to the other side of the team here.